very warm welcome to all my dear students. Today we are going to learn about notice writing skill. In this session we will get the information about what is the meaning of notice, its format, how to write notice, etc. etc. So let's get start with the meaning of notice only. Actually this is very familiar word for all of us. Most of the time we asked our friend, is there any notice displayed on the notice board? So what does the word notice mean? One of the meaning of notice is written or printed information or news announcement. Notices are a means of formal communication targeted at a particular person or a group of persons. These notices are either displayed at prominent places or published in newspaper or magazines. It is meant only for a selected group because the purpose of the notice writing is to bring to notice a certain piece of information. We can say that it's like a news item informing such person or persons of some important events. This can be an invitation of a meeting, an announcement of any event, or to issue certain instructions to make appeal. Usually, notices are often displayed in public places, educational institutions, government offices, or even in newspapers. However, advancement in modern technology have enabled notices to move from notice boards to digital platforms such as websites, text, WhatsApp, and emails. We can say that it can be displayed at that place from where it is accessible to all. If it is for a wider audience, it can be published in a newspaper. Now move towards the format of notice writing. Since notices are formal document, it should follow a structure or a format. Keep in mind there is no one correct or rigid format. Different formats used by different people or organizations. There is variation in their format, but it is ideal to follow a somewhat similar format for ease of understanding and uniformity. Following points are important for notice writing. First of all, name of the issuing organization or authority. Second, title. Third, date. Fourth, heading. Fifth, body of the notice. Sixth, writer's name. So let's learn in detail. First of all, name of the issuing organization or authority. Right at the very top, you write or print the name of person or company that is issuing the said notices. This will help the reader identify the notices as important or unimportant to him. Second, title. When writing notices, we mention a title notice at the top. This helps draw the attention to the document. Notices are generally posted at a public place or published in newspapers. It is important that they do not get lost in the sea of information. So a bold title clearly mentioned helps draw the attention. Next, date. After the title, to the left hand side we print or write the date on which the notices have been published. Since this is a formal document, date is an important aspect of notice since this document stay on record. Next one is heading. Then move on an appropriate heading to the notices. This heading should make abundantly clear the purpose of the notices. Next one is body. After the heading, we write the brief and to the point body of the notice. The main content of the notices features in the body. The body should contain all the necessary information required in the notice like time, venue, date, etc. And the last one is writer's name. At the end of the notices, we write the name and designation of the notice writer. The notices have to also be signed by the same person to lend it authority and validity. Now move towards the content of the notice. See, notices should cover some important points that are to be communicated to the readers. Let's summarize the 5 points that the content of the notice will cover. The 5 W's. First, what. Second, where. Third, when. Fourth, who. Fifth, whom. Let's learn in detail what these 5 W's are. First of all, what? What the notice about? The notice should be clear about what is going to happen, maybe about an event or what has already happened. This is the crux or most important part of the message, and it should be written clearly. There should not be any ambiguity. Second, where? If the notice is about an event, then the location of such an event must be written clearly. The venue or the location are important details, so make sure to include this in notice. Third one is when. This is the time and the date of the event or meeting. If possible, the duration of the event should be mentioned to people can schedule their time accordingly. Fourth one is who. This will be who the notice is addressed to. Who all are supposed to adhere to the notice or to continue to the obey notice should be clearly mentioned to avoid confusion. And fifth one is whom, and the final detail should be whom to contact or get in touch with. This mentions who the appropriate authority is to contact. This is one of the format of notice writing. You can observe that at the very top, name of the organization is there. Then the word notice in bold letters. Then we can give the heading to introduce the subject. Left hand side date is there. Then body of the notice. In body of the notice, we have to cover the answer of 5 W's. And at the end, the signature, name and designation of the notice writer. Now learn about the types of notices. See, actually there are different types of notices, but these are some important types of notices. First of all, notice for meeting. Second, competition or tour or annual day or sports, cultural event, etc. Then lost and found notice. Fourth, seminar or workshop or debate or any other literary event. Fifth, notice for appeal or warning. And sixth one is notice for change of name, residential or company address. See, one by one we can see that what should be there in the notice for the meeting. Some points are there which we have to include in the notice which will be written for the meeting. While writing a notice for a meeting, details need to be furnished are who has called the meeting. Second, purpose of the meeting or agenda. Next, date and time or duration of the meeting. Next, details of persons to attend, departments to attend. Then venue, specific instruction for the persons called for the meeting. In case requiring further details, contact person with designation. So we have to cover these points while writing the notice for the meeting. Then if you want to write a notice for event, then these are the points which we have to write there. See, these notices include competition, tours, celebration, annual sports, cultural events, etc. So who is organizing it? About that event. What's that occasion? What will be the expenditure or estimate? If possible, you can mention it in notice. Then what is the last date for depositing the advance if the notice is about tour or visit? Then the contact person with designation. Who can participate in it? Number of days. If you are going for a tour, then how many days will be spent by the student or what is the expectation? So we have to mention the number of days there. Then fare cost and other cost included. And the last one, if you want to give any specific instruction, you can mention in the notice which are written for the events. Next one is notice for lost and found. See, when we lost something or we found something, we have to write the notice, and in that notice the information about following points should be covered. Article or object lost or found, what you lost or what you found. Okay, then where you lost or found it means the location or place you have to mention. Next, the description of the article like color, size, model, etc. You can mention. If you lost your notebook there, then what is the color of your notebook, size of notebook, you can mention in that notice. Then date, time or day, when you lost it or found it. Then whom to contact, to you only or the administrative office only, to whom we can contact, we have to give the number in that notice only. A suitable gift or reward for the person who returns that article or product. Yes, you can give reward or you can give any gift to that person who will return your things. And the last one, writer's name and designation or class. See, when we want to write a notice for the seminar or workshop or debate or any other literary event, these are some points which we have to cover in our notices. Okay, first of all, body organizing it. Who are going to organize that event? We have to mention it. Then who will be the speaker for that seminar or workshop? Who will be the chief guest of that event? We can mention in our notice. Then who can attend it? Target group is fixed, then you can mention for example standard 6 to standard 8 students can attend that workshop or seminar. Then date and time, when it will be organized or when it will be going to happen. Then subject of the seminar or debate or workshop, you can mention it in your notice. Then if some specific instructions you want to give to the reader, you can mention it in notice. Then duration of the program, if the seminar is there, how much long time it will be there, for an hour, for 2 hours, you can write it in your notice. And contact person or designation at the end to whom they can contact. Then notice for appeal or warning. See, whom to appeal or warn. Okay. Issuing authority. If different from the person signing the notice, you can mention the name of that authority also in that notice. You can make your notice attractive with the slogan or message. Okay, then you can also give some important instruction in your notice. Then courteous way to appeal. If you are writing a notice to appeal to your students, then your way should be very courteous. The name and designation of the issuing person. And if the notice is for warning and any punishment will be there, you can mention that punishment in the notice only. Then notice for change of name, residential or company address. So this is one of the simple type of notice writing. In this notice, whom to inform about the change, to public, to society, to your students, you can mention the target group here. Then reason for change, whether you are shifting your office from one place to another place, why you are changing it. Okay. Then existing name or current residential or company address, you can mention it. Then with the old name or old address, you have to mention the new address in these types of notices. And at last, your name and signature you can mention. See, this is one of the specimen of notice writing. Write a notice to the pupil of your school that social work will be done at your school on 27th November 2021. So as a school general secretary, you write a notice to attend the pupil the said social work. See how to write the notice. At the very top, the name of the organization is there, Kekevac College of Education, Nasik. Then the word notice in bold letters. Then heading of the notice, social work. Left hand side, date is mentioned 23rd November 2021. Then body of the notice, at the end the writer's name with designation. Okay. Then guidelines for notice writing. Adhere to the specified word limit of 50 words. So be precise and to the point. The ideal length of notice is 50 words. So precise language is appreciated. Then write the word notice at the top, and this title must clearly mention notice in capital letters. The name of the organization that issues the notice must be mentioned. Means you can mention the name and the place of the school or organization or office who is issuing the notice. It should be mentioned. A short heading must be included. It must be indicative of the content to be mentioned, means give an appropriate heading. Then the date also be mentioned, means write the date of issuing the notice. The body of the notice must briefly state the purpose of the notice, its conditions, relevant information or other details. Moreover, it must be concise yet comprehensive. Then the notice must end with the name, sign and designation of the writer. Then other details, see, such as the date of the event, place of the event, eligibility, process or other details must not be omitted. Ideally, the reader must understand what the notice is about at first glance and then plan the course of action if required. Proofreading of the draft for spelling or grammatical mistakes to avoid it. Okay, also ensure that the content of the notice is clear to understand. It is the formal form of communication, so the language used should be formal as well. Avoid the flowery text. Keep the sentence short and use simple words. Since notices are fairly brief, it is the best to keep it simple. Use passive voice as far as possible and present your notices in a proper format in a box. The presentation should be neat and thus appealing to the eye. This is the bibliography which I used, these sites I used to make this video. Thank you so much.